Okay, so go on a little ride with me while I talk about what's going on. I didn't really want to show my face. This is something that's really hard for me to talk about. I know some people have been curious, and some people have been kind of giving me a hard time about my name change. Trust me, I didn't want to change the name. I didn't really like the first one. I love River Song, don't get me wrong, but I just didn't feel like it was me. Kind of came up with that name under duress. So Josh broke up with me, and well, I don't know, I feel like I need to go more into it, and I will. But basically, he threw a fit saying I needed to change the name because I stole his identity and stuff like that because he's had her. So, but before anybody judges, let me explain what's been happening. Okay, a year ago, well, a little over a year ago. Okay, as I was saying, a little over a year ago, when my sister was here, Josh got COVID, and it was really bad, and I didn't do a lot of videos back then, but like, he was in the hospital for almost 2 months, 3 months. He was flown to Colorado. He was in and out of the hospital. It was real bad. He almost died. And he already had a traumatic brain injury, but apparently the COVID affected that and accelerated it, and now he has early dementia, possibly not early. It's August before we can see a neurologist. He did get an MRI, and according to the doctor, he has the brain of an 80-year-old. Okay, this is really hard for me, so if you hear me tearing up or it sounds like I'm pausing and recording again, it's because I am. So yeah, the results were that he has the brain of an 80-year-old. He's 41 years old. And I noticed about 6 months ago stuff started getting bad, and he wasn't acting like Josh anymore. You know, because Josh, I know you can tell from the videos, he's a very carefree, easygoing, laid back, kind, caring, loving guy. And the last 6 months, not so much. He has moments where he's not. And it's hard for me because my last relationship was horrible. He was a narcissist, and Josh was starting to remind me of that. But it hit me, he was also increasingly becoming more forgetful as well. So I knew it was something, and I had to fight with the doctors to even get the MRI. And finally they did. And she's like, oh, you're right. But now we're waiting to get into the neurologist. And there's a wait here. I'm going to be calling on days that I don't work and he doesn't. Well, on days that I can take off. And days he doesn't work. And I have gas money. Because it's about a 2.5-3 hour drive one way. But I'm going to be calling early in the morning and asking if there's any cancellations to try to get him in sooner. So yeah. So that's why the name is now after the tea party, because the tea party's over. Okay, and I really don't know what our relationship is right now. Yes, we still live together. And yes, I'm still taking care of him. You know, and when he's Josh, that's lovely. I like to call the other personality Reggie. The dementia Reggie. But yeah, when He's Josh. He still is Josh. Josh doesn't understand what's going on. But Josh doesn't really understand what's going on. And, he doesn't remember him making me change the channel name. He doesn't remember breaking up with me and ending things. He doesn't remember the mean things that Reggie says to me. And I'm in a support group or two, and I just observe, I read, and apparently this is a very common thing sometimes with dementia. And just please remember while commenting, unless you've lived with somebody with dementia or been a caretaker, you probably don't understand. And I'm not trying to say dismiss you, but just remember to be kind. Unless you've understand, you don't understand, because you can't look at it as, oh, he's just being a jerk, oh, he's this, oh, he's that, because it's not. It's literally that his brain is deteriorating and he doesn't know what's happening to him. And people give advice and some of it's pretty horrible. I had one friend who was like, well, just kick him out. I'm like, I can't do that. Like, what kind of shitty human being would I be? Granted, where I'm at right now, I'm not happy, and I don't want to live like this, but I know it's not all about me, and I'm trying to have serious conversations with him, but it's really hard because a lot of it triggers the dementia or triggers the aggression because he gets confused. And I don't really understand the whole logistics of it. I'm reading books to try to help me deal with this and work with it. I'm reading right now the 36-hour day. A lot of times people with dementia do lash out at the people who are their caregivers because they're scared, and it's just easier to blame someone else. Honestly, a lot of times I just feel like I'm an L. And I wish it was just as simple as he was being a jerk or he had narcissism or something like that. Because then I could easily just end it. But I can't. So, and I love Josh. I don't love Reggie. I hate Reggie. I hate him so much. I have about a minute left, but basically, I know my health has been going downhill as I don't have time for myself. Or when I do, I'm recovering emotionally from the day, and I haven't been having time to work out or as much or do my diet or anything like that. Not a diet, but you know what I mean. People always say, oh, you gotta make time for yourself, but I don't know how to do that. I don't know, because I haven't even been able to work as much as I used to. And financially, like, I'm not fucked, but I'm not as comfortable as I was a year ago, and it sucks. But I don't know. I'm trying to find ways to make it work. I don't know what the future will bring. Hopefully, I'm pretty sure this is the last name change for now. I think this is a good name. I like it. And that's just the update. I don't know. I have some medical updates on my own, but I'll do that in a separate video. Thank you for watching. Thank you for caring. Take care. Till next time.